Children, this is Principal Skinner. Remain calm. There is a dog in the vents.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Skinner pranks on The Simpsons.
A flaming bag, eh? Well, these new Italian loafers will make short work of it.
For this list, we'll be looking at the funniest, most memorable, and embarrassing practical jokes ever pulled on Principal Skinner. What's your favorite Skinner gag? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, a pool full of earthworms. Long before Bart Simpson became Springfield Elementary's resident prankster, a student named Andy Hamilton terrorized a younger Principal Skinner.
But let's not dwell on a mysterious figure from the past who is your superior in every way. Out you go.
This scene works on two levels. As a gross-out gag, Skinner diving into a pool full of worms is hard to beat. But it's the fresh glimpse into Skinner's backstory that makes this prank so good. The scene shows how a practical joke turns Skinner from a young, laid-back educator into the neurotic tightwad we know today. Seymour Skinner never recovered from the incident, and cartoon comedy is all the better for it.
By then, he was the twisted monster you see today.
Shut this pool down, groundskeeper Willie.
Number 9, Cherry Bomb. Principal Skinner is among the most notorious mama's boys in TV history.
You certainly have done awfully well for yourself, Spanky.
Mother, please don't call me Spanky on school grounds.
This makes it all the more hilarious when Bart flushes a cherry bomb while Skinner's mom is on the toilet.
What can I say? I got a weakness for the classics.
I think I need to make a stop at the little girl's room.
Okay, Mother. This way.
Skinner is so panicked for his mother's sake that you almost have to feel bad for the guy. Fans of the series know he'll be getting an earful about it from Mom when they get home. In one of the funniest scenes from Season 1, this practical joke helped establish a now 30-year-old relationship between Principal Skinner and his most mischievous student.
Hello, Mrs. Simpson. I'm afraid there's been a very disturbing incident at school today.
Number 8, caught making out with Mrs. Krabappel. This one has got to be the most cringe moment in any Skinner prank. Intent on exposing their secret romance, Bart gathers a crowd to reveal Principal Skinner and Mrs. Krabappel making out in the broom closet.
Okay, crew. Set your faces to stunned.
This prank is more embarrassing for everyone involved than it is laugh-out-loud funny. It's every kid's worst nightmare to see their teacher and principal playing tonsil hockey. For a prude like Skinner, this must have been a whole new level of humiliation.
School dismissed.
It's a rare scene in which Principal Skinner is the brunt of the joke for breaking the rules rather than enforcing them.
Now, Bart, son, I don't know what you think you saw, but let me assure you.
What Principal Skinner means to say, Bart, is that sometimes a little boy's imagination can run away with him.
Number 7, water balloons. This makes our list for being one of the most satisfying revenge gags in The Simpsons canon. Bart is determined to have the last laugh after Skinner lands him in prankster's rehab.
Bart, I sentence you to 28 days at the Tomorrow's New Horizons Addiction Rehab Center and General Rotten Time Ranch.
In a characteristic bait and switch, Bart lures Skinner, and plenty of other Springfield onlookers, with a phony apology only to unleash an Armageddon of water balloons.
Simpson!
Motherhood sucks.
The whole episode leads up to this moment, and it really pays off when Bart finally gets his revenge on Principal Skinner. It might not be the funniest prank ever pulled on him, but it's definitely one of the most cathartic.
Nothing can rain on my parade today.
Number 6, threatened with peanuts. This might be the most dangerous prank ever pulled on poor old Seymour Skinner.
Simpson! Report to detention at once.
I'm not a big fan of detention. You might say it drives me nuts.
After learning about his deadly allergy, Bart uses peanuts as a weapon to force Skinner into all sorts of embarrassing and downright painful situations. It's a pretty sadistic practical joke, but the montage shots and upbeat music keep the tone light and on-brand for The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh.
I'm a cootie eater. I've been one all my life. I like the cooties so much. I have a cootie wife.
Fun fact, the Ramones, a seminal New York punk band who lent their song Beat on the Brat to this scene, were huge Simpsons fans. They made an infamous cameo to sing Happy Birthday to Mr. Burns in the show's 5th season.
Hi, these minstrels will soothe my jangled nerves.
I'd just like to say this gig sucks.
Hey, up yours, Springfield.
Number 5, a giant tomato. In a simple but sweet slapstick gag, Bart just can't help himself when Lisa hands him her giant hormone-infused tomato.
Oh, Bart, I forgot my math book. Would you hold this for me, please?
Certainly.
It's the comedic sense of anticipation that makes this scene work. From a vantage point atop the school steps, we're shown an ever prim and proper Principal Skinner bending down to tie his shoes.
Over, under, in and out. That's what shoe tying's all about.
We see this moment through Bart's eyes when Skinner wiggles his exaggeratedly large behind and slowly, methodically ties his shoes. We're practically begging for it by the time Bart throws the tomato. The slow-mo impact shot makes this one of the most visually satisfying pranks in Simpsons history.
Bart!
Number 4, Trampled. This one's another practical joke that makes great use of comedic anticipation. We see Skinner beaming with delight as Superintendent Chalmers praises him for a flawless yearly review.
Well, Seymour, I must say for once I am impressed. In fact, I am going to give this school a perfect 10. I'll just write the 0 first.
Unbeknownst to them, Bart Simpson has just unleashed anarchy among the students of Springfield Elementary with his Down with Homework t-shirt. They trampled Chalmers just as he's about to finish writing Skinner a perfect review. It's a masterful example of situational irony, a discrepancy between what the audience and the characters know. To top it all off, seeing Skinner and Chalmers trampled by a bunch of children makes for fantastic physical comedy.
So, we meet again, Mad Magazine.
Number 3, White Suit Ruined. Practical jokes are all about the timing, and this scene is no exception.
In recognition of your 20 years as interim principal, I hereby dedicate the Seymour Skinner Parking Annex.
Did they have to guess the date of my death?
What better moment to humiliate Skinner than when he's full of pride? Skinner is practically begging to be pranked when he stands right next to a giant cake while wearing a white suit.
Now, normally I wouldn't go near a giant chocolate cake in my dress polyester.
In a stunt to win back her popularity, a bubble-protected Lisa dives from the roof and covers Skinner in chocolate. Not only is this a delicious payoff, it's an interesting moment in Lisa's arc as a character. Even Springfield Elementary's best student is capable of pulling one over on Principal Skinner.
Lisa! 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 Lisa!
Good going, Lise.
Number 2, Magnetic Shoes. It's the perfect setting of this prank that lands it so high up on this list. What better place to humiliate a proud principal than his own auditorium?
Thank you, children. Welcome to the unveiling of our new school lunch purchasing plan, known as the Flex Plan.
Just as Skinner is about to take the stage for a routinely boring school assembly, Bart uses magnets under the stage to force him to dance.
This almost makes me want to find out how magnets work.
It might not have the cerebral qualities of other Simpsons jokes, but Principal Skinner breakdancing to an auditorium of cackling children more than makes up for it. Bart's stage dive makes for a perfect ending.
Bart! 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 Bart!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Big Butt Weather Balloon. Bart takes his pranking to cosmic proportions in Season 6 when he turns a weather balloon into a caricature of Principal Skinner.
Hey, go weather balloon! Hurrah for science! Woo!
Hurrah for science, woo. Well, I can't say I approve of the woo, but the hurrah was quite heartening.
In one of the most iconic jokes in Simpsons history, the inflatable principal moons onlookers while holding a sign that reads, "I'm Big Butt Skinner." The transition from pride to humiliation in Skinner's demeanor just seals the deal.
No!
It's a punchy joke that encapsulates the best elements of a Skinner prank, embarrassment and juvenile humor, all at the expense of Springfield's most high-strung administrator.
Whoever brings down that balloon doesn't have to learn fractions.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.